time for another video. So today we're going to be changing the oil on the Civic. This is a 2012 Honda Civic EX, 1.8 liter 4-cylinder. So we're going to be changing the oil. We're at 104,000 miles, so we've got high mileage. Mobil 1 synthetic. This is a 0W20. Got a new oil filter, and we got a new drain plug with a seal because the drain plug on this one has been leaking. So first things first, we're going to get it up on ramps, get access to the drain plug, and we'll start draining the oil out. When you set up your ramps, make sure you put them right in the center of the tires so you can just drive straight up onto the ramp. And I'm just going to let it run for a few minutes, get that oil heated up so it'll drain out a little easier. I already set the emergency brake, but I'm also going to chalk the back wheels just to be extra safe. Pop the hood. Open it up. Prop it open. Okay, hopefully you can hear me over the engine. Like I said earlier, I'm keeping the engine running to warm up the oil so it'll drain out easier. But first we need to remove this splash guard tray. It's held in by these little guys right here. So we're going to use a Phillips head to get them out. Got our 4 screws out that hold the splash guard in. We'll then just push it back, and it'll come right off. And wear your safety glasses. Alright, so if you look right here, you can see we have a little bit of oil that's dripping out from the drain plug there. So I picked up a new one from the store. So we're going to replace it with this M14 1.5 pitch, and this comes with the new drain plug and also this seal, so hopefully we won't run into the issue of it leaking anymore. Now we're going to drain the oil. So got a 13 millimeter socket. We'll remove the plug. Make sure we don't drop it into the oil here. Try to keep a good grip on it. Get it loose. And wear gloves if you're doing this. Alright, starting to go, and pull. Alright, so the oil's still draining out slowly from the drain plug. I'm now going to remove the oil filter, which is located right up in here. To remove this one, I've got this cool little tool that works for different size filters. You just crank it down with your ratchet and it'll actually grab the filter. So I'm going to get it here, get it on there, get it tightened up, and start twisting filter loose. Feel it turning. Alright, so we got it broken loose with the tool. Now I'll go ahead and unscrew it with my hand. Starting to drain, so we'll let that go as much as we can. Okay, so pretty much done draining. We've just got a little bit dribbling out, but we've drained pretty much all the oil out. So now I'm gonna throw the drain plug back in. I was comparing the two drain plugs that I have. This was the one that was in it, and it's a nice drain plug. It's even got a magnet on the end, which I like because then you can tell if there's any metal shavings. They'll be here on that magnet. If there's anything wrong in the engine, it's good for diagnosing problems. The new one that I bought at the store, it's a nice little bolt, but it doesn't have a magnet on the end. And it did come with this new little seal. So I think I'm just gonna reuse the old plug, and we'll put this new seal on it and see if that stops the leak issue that I was having. Hopefully it does. I'm gonna go ahead and save this bolt, this new plug, just in case, and I'll have it in my shop. So next time I change the oil, if it's still leaking, we'll try a new plug, I guess. But I don't think we'll need it. I think just the seal should solve our problem. So we'll get it in, get it hand tight, and then we'll use our, I believe this is a 13 again. Yep, 13 millimeter socket on our ratchet, and we'll get that. Don't over tighten it, but get firm. All right, that's on. Now, filter. Next, we'll screw in the oil filter. I went ahead and put a little bit of oil on the threads and on the rubber seal on the filter. I also filled it up about halfway with oil so that it's primed. It's got a little in there. And we'll get that down hand tight. As tight as I can go. And that is as good as I can get it. Perfect. All right, drain plug. Oil filter's in. So now we can start filling it back up with oil. I checked the specs on this car and it said it takes 3.9 quarts of oil. So this is a 5-quart container. So we're gonna take it down to where there's about 1 quart left in it. And you can tell how much is in it by looking at the side. So I'm gonna keep pouring until I get to just above this 1 quart line. And I highly recommend using a funnel if you're filling this up. After you've poured a little in, maybe take a look down below, make sure there's nothing leaking. Pretty close there. Clean up the little spillage we had. Okay, we got the splash guard back on. Basically just do the opposite of what we did to take it off. Put it up there, slide it in so the tabs all line up, and then put the screws back. So theoretically, everything should be done now. I'm just gonna back it off the ramps, pull it back in here so it's on level ground. Check the oil level one more time, and then it's just a cleanup. Unchock the wheels so we can get it off the ramps. Okay, now let's check the oil, make sure we're at the proper level. First we'll clean the dipstick off, put it back in all the way, pull back out, let's see what our level looks like. No, it's not really focusing on it. And we are right in the middle of good. So we are done other than cleaning up. So just make sure that you dispose of your oil correctly. What I do is I just save mine all up in a 5-gallon bucket and then take it over to pretty much any auto parts store. They will let you pour out old oil into a thing they have in the back. So we'll just consolidate that, throw away all of our dirty rags, and we're done. So thanks for watching. If this has been helpful at all to you, go ahead and like, subscribe if you want. See ya.